Hello and welcome back to One Trainer vs. the World Season 5. When we last left our protagonist, she had made all the necessary preparations to face the final gym, and now she is going to do just that. Also, I just realized, during my previous battle, that earlier rotation battle, I was counting on Irene having the Eviolite. But of course she didn't have the Eviolite. She had the experience share on at the time. That was dumb of me. Well, time to challenge the final gym. Right, Irene is capable of one-shotting fractures. That is good. And being that she has the Eviolite, opposing fractures might not be capable of one-shotting her, which is also good. Also, if I'm not mistaken, I think that Drayden's Fracture and Haxorus has the rivalry ability, which actually makes them weaker against Pokemon of the opposing gender, so I actually have quite an advantage in that regard, even if I can't get a Haxorus before the battle. And here you have Dino, the Pokemon that will evolve into Hydreigon. But again, I can't use Hydreigon in this challenge. And as for why I'm pronouncing it like that, because its name is taken from the German words for 1, 2, and 3. Ein, zwei, drei. So, yeah. At the same time, constantly saying Hydreigon and such is a bit annoying, so... Right, the way to the gym leader has been opened, and, well, how am I doing on PP restoring items? I seem to be doing fine on those. I sure hope that this will not backfire, so that I find myself in serious need of PP restoring items in the Pokemon League, but I don't think it will. Now, I'm already at full health. Okay then. So, time for the final gym, which I can inflict super effective damage on, but he can also inflict super effective damage on me. Welcome. Thank you for coming. I am Opelucid City's gym leader, Drayden. As the mayor, I've given everything to developing the city. As trainer, I've simply been pursuing greater strength. But what I'm searching for now is a young trainer who can show me a bright future. Perhaps you can show me that future, the way Iris has. And that just reminds me of playing Black and White 2, where again I had used the Unova Link feature, so that he specifically name-dropped my player character from my previous run of Black 1. So he said, like, show me the future the way Veggie and Iris have. And that was kind of cool, I think. Now, I'm hoping that this fracture will also use Dragon Dance right now. It did. Alright, then I can take out this fracture. And hopefully also what comes next. Hopefully. If not, I might be in trouble. But so far, I'm not in trouble. Right, so that should also go down fairly easily. Since I have Dragon Danced once, and from previous experience in this gym, I can say that one Dragon Dance is enough to take out Druddigon. Problem is it enough to take out Haxorus. Now's the moment of truth. This really gets my blood pumping. Dragon Claw. This is indeed the moment of truth, Drayden. Will I be able to win? I was indeed able to win. Awesome! This intense feeling that floods me after a defeat. I don't know how to describe it. Wonderful. I'm grateful we had a chance to meet and battle. Though, you too have a Hax Dragon-type Pokemon that shouldn't exist. A Haxorus. Well, of course it's Hax with that name, I suppose, but still. Well now, you've obtained all of the gym badges of Unova. Now all Pokemon will obediently follow your commands. I also want you to have this. It's a TM I'm particularly fond of. It's called Dragon Tail. Alright, that's another thing they could have done if I hadn't been able to one-shot all of them. Push me out of the battle. Hello? Was the raid as tough as ever? Oh, I came to report on how to resurrect the legendary Reshiram. I thought it would be better to tell you in person than over the cross-transceiver. As for the conclusion, well, I haven't figured it out yet. I'm sure the Pokemon will wake up when it deems someone worthy. More importantly, aren't you amazing? You have all 8 of Unova's gym badges now, right? You've become so strong! You probably don't even know it, but you've changed a lot since you left New Vema Town. Well then, I'll show you where such a strong trainer should head next. I know I've already been to Route 10, and I know that the Pokemon League is past Route 10. But of course, the game still insists on holding my hand. Pass through that gate, go down Route 10, and you'll arrive at the badge check gates. Once you get through Victory Road, which is past the gate, you're finally at the Pokemon League. Oh, that just made me think of when I was showing you around the Pokemon Center in Accumula Town. Vega, do you regret setting out on your Pokemon journey? I feel tempted to just say yes. Oh, that's okay, don't worry. You don't have to tell me everything. But I'm very happy that you 3 chose to train Pokemon. Because they create chances to meet more wonderful people in Pokemon. Vega, this is a present for you. And that is something I'm going to need. Because unlike the previous games where I've just killed the title Box Art Legendary, in this game I am forced to catch it. And seeing how it's a powerful Pokemon that could deal devastating damage on me, I'll want to just catch it immediately so I can then move on afterwards. I mean, I'm not allowed to use it, obviously, but I definitely want to catch it quickly. Now, on Route 10, Cheren is eventually going to want to fight me, but I'm not sure exactly where on Route 10 he's going to want to fight me. And I know his team is going to be at level 45. So, before doing that, I feel like my team should also be level 45. Or, well, his entire team won't be level 45, but his starter will be. And, yeah, I just want to be safe. As usual. Wait a minute, why am I doing it this way? Obviously, I should pop a repel before I start level grinding. What am I, stupid? Well, with that, I suppose I'm ready for the battle with Cheren, as soon as I've healed up again. Of course, during that level grinding I did switch a whole lot of items around, so I'd better give everyone back what they're supposed to have. Right, now it's time to do this thing! Although, I could have sworn I was supposed to have gotten the charcoal somewhere by now, so Why do I not yet have the charcoal to give to Hogan? Stop! Vega! Well, good thing I didn't go further, because I mean that grass on the edge of the screen is where I otherwise would have level grinded. Drayden and Professor Juniper told me. You're heading for the Pokemon League, right? Nah, I'm not heading for the Pokemon League. Worst case scenario, you'll be battling Team Plasma's boss, N. I need proof you can handle it. Yes, indeed. Because the best way to test if I'm qualified to fight N is by fighting you. Never mind the fact that I've beaten 4 Pokemon Leagues and all the gyms in this particular region, using mostly the very Pokemon that I currently have with me. Nope, clearly the ultimate authority on whether or not I am good enough for the league is you. Arrogant prick. Of course, since I now have Death Drill out, I'm going to assume that the next thing to come out is going to be his starter. Wait a minute! Death Drill is supposed to be amazingly strong! How did that not hit harder than it did? Maybe I should replace Slash with Return. Then again, I'm not sure if Death Drill actually loves me yet, so I'm not really sure if Return would actually be better on him. Though, if he doesn't love me by now, then I'm going to assume that by the time I enter the league at least he will love me, considering how there's still going to have to be a lot of running back and forth in order to get everyone up to level 54. Of course, before that there is Victory Road to deal with, which, from what I could tell, have trainers even stronger than Cheren here, so... yeah, we are now entering a stage of so much level grinding. Oh, leftovers. For a second there I thought this thing had the Shell Bell or something. But it didn't have the Shell Bell or something. It just had leftovers. Not that it really helped it, because now it's dead. Oh, Cheren, you are so predictable. Madoka, go in there and actually do something, which is something you haven't done a whole lot of. Because, I mean, mostly you've just been leeching experience at the moment. She is not terribly fast, it appears. I think her highest stat is special defense or something, so... at least she didn't take much damage from that, but still. Oh dear. This thing might have pursuit. And if it has pursuit, then that's bad for me. Well, if it did have pursuit, it didn't use it. And now it's no longer bad for me. Oh no, it has taunted me. Now I can't use any of the stat buffing moves that Hogan has. Well, as usual, a very difficult battle indeed. Thank you. You are really great. Yep, you're something else. And I mean that sincerely. Right, now I have to make your Pokemon healthy. That's nice of you, I suppose. Right now, there's no way I can compete with you, Vega. If there's anything I can do to help in the battle with N, just say so. Vega, there's not much I can do to help you, but I want you to have these. Oh, joy. Free money! Still, it's kind of funny. Everyone's so different. Funny? At a time like this? Come on, Cheren, could you smile for once? Taking everything so seriously all the time isn't going to change anything. No, since we've met our Pokemon and walked the same roads together, a lot has happened. We've all changed a lot. We found out that the things we want to do and the things we can do are different from each of us, right? That's what made our journey so worth it. Somehow, all this just makes me happy. So that's what you mean. You are right that we're all different and we should do the things that we can do. There are as many truths and ideals as there are people and Pokemon. The most important thing is that we help each other out. That's why people and Pokemon are always by each other's side. That's what I've come to think lately. Vega, if anything happens to you or Alder, I will do everything I can to help you. That's why I have to keep training and getting stronger. Just don't be reckless, okay? Well, if you're gonna train and become stronger, how about actually getting a full team, you stupid person?
He's gone. Vega, me too. I'll do my best to help if I can. So, I wish I could say something like totally inspiring, you know? Okay, best foot forward.
Well, you too should get a full party of 6, you stupid person. So, what is up there anyway? I don't feel like encountering any Pokemon, so I have too many items. The Super Repel is honestly hard to find. That's a Pokemon. On the other hand, I care not for this Pokemon, so I'm just going to run. That's also a Pokemon. Okay, I'm not sure I want to deal with this dude, especially with Death Drill being at the front of my party. That's a Hyper Potion. That's a Dawnstone. I don't know why I'm announcing all this when everyone who's watching can obviously just see it, but you might have fighting types. Excuse me, I'm going to go the lazy route of exploring and seeing if there is actually anything worthwhile here. There really kind of isn't. So, never mind then. I'm just going to go and progress and search. Heading for the final area. Although before that, I suppose there are some trainers I will need to fight against. Right. Pretty sure that you are an ace trainer and that the other guy is a veteran, so I'll want to tread carefully, maybe. I think Death Drill can handle this thing quite easily. Yeah, it's using grass-type moves, so that did a lot more than I thought it would. That didn't do quite as much as I thought it would. It's a shame to waste that attack boost, but I'm going to have to waste that attack boost. Now, during level grinding, Hogan picked up Flamethrower. I should see if he can deal devastating damage on this grass type with his strongest fire move. Strongest fire move, moving off his weaker stat, so not really as strong as it otherwise could have been, but for some reason it was still enough to take out this grass type. I can't believe it. And that's a terrible matchup for Hogan indeed, so Komori. Last time I pointed out that Garbodor appears to be cross-eyed. Jellicent also appears to be cross-eyed. So maybe cross-eyedness is just a thing in this generation. Or maybe it's just an unfortunate side effect of how they do the sprites here. Because as I've mentioned before, I don't really like how the sprites are handled in this game. Now, I can ignore that veteran. So, let us just progress to the final area. Hang on, does this count as its own location? Nah, it's still Route 10. Halt! Unqualified ones shall not pass. The key to open this closed gate is the trio badge. You shall pass! Just going to be mostly silent for this, so that people can appreciate the stuff they did with the music here. I don't know, I just think it's kind of cool how like the Victory Road theme just gradually starts coming in, little by little as you pass through each gate. Of course, having individual badge checks is kind of pointless when you need 7 of the 8 badges in order to even get to that point, but Now, the thing that's actually most likely to show up here that I can actually catch, if anything, would be a fire type, I believe, so I'm not going to lead with Death Drill. Oh, that is not a fire type. That is the Pokemon that I can't use to any real efficiency because it doesn't reach its final form until after the game is over. Still, it shall be caught. At least I hope it shall be caught, and I hope it shall not kill my cotton bat! Oh dear! That was awful! I mean, I was expecting a hit more, so... You know, I might have to let this one go. Just... if it won't be caught very fast, then I could be in very big trouble. I think I'm going to have to let it go. I mean, again, it wouldn't actually be useful. Okay, time to see exactly how bad this is going to be for me. We are evenly leveled. That's actually kind of terrifying enough in itself, because how often does that happen? Although I am at an advantage here, so... Air Slash! Oh, what a well-timed critical hit! Maybe that Whimsicott had something terrifying to fight me with, but we shall never know. Those things also have a tendency to have flame charge, which would be very bad for Death Drill. Irene, I guess? I mean, she would resist both electric and fire moves, so... Hooray for resistances! Oh, right, and it also has normal moves. It's almost like these endgame trainers actually have decent type coverage or something. Thankfully, they still have really small teams. Wait, these rough patches here. This is where I can catch Pokemon in this particular... in the outside area. Because remember, Pinwheel Forest Clause applies here. There is still one more capture I can potentially get. Maybe. If I'm lucky. Of course I still have to wait for the repel to run out, but... Okay, seriously, how long is that going to take? It ran out. Nice. Nope, already have one of you. I keep leading with the worst possible thing. And I can't even false swipe that, because Komori is quadruply weak to fire. You know, I had one of these on my final team in Pokémon Y version. It was a female. I could not think of a good name for it, so I called it Mega Ultra Bob. Just super random, but that is what I decided to call it. Also, I understand this is one of those Pokemon that a lot of people have a tendency to forget even exists. Like, when it showed up in Generation 6, people honestly forgot that it was a Generation 5 Pokemon. They thought it was new, or at least some people did. So that's sure is a mark of honor in the favor of this extremely memorable Pokemon. Unfortunately, it turns out I can't call it Mega Ultra Bob, there isn't enough space for that. So, I'm going to go with my backup idea. Your name is Bakuman, which is a manga by the creator of Death Note. Which, I mean, they state a whole bunch of different reasons for why it was called Bakuman, and one of them had to do with an anteater for some reason. So, yeah. Super logical, I know. And if you dare claim it's not super logical, then you are wrong. Anyway, back to progressing through this place while hopefully not having all that many battles. Because I'm not sure how well I'll be able to handle many battles. And it would suck to lose something at this late point in the game, just before the Pokémon League. Though I might want to have one last look over at my team before the Pokémon League 2 to see if they are actually strong enough. Oh, another Ace Trainer. I mean, I was just thinking I should try to avoid him, but just as I thought that, he saw me. I am so smart, you guys. Right, I think I will leave Death Drill in here. And hope that this thing doesn't have a fighting move. Oh, but wait, it could have Fire Fang. This could be a terrible idea. Well, that's a dark move. That was not terrible. And now, with another Earthquake, you will be dead. And now Death Drill is level 46. So, nice. Bug Poison? Earthquake should still deal devastating damage. As I was saying, Earthquake should deal devastating damage. Oh wait, Bug resists ground. In any case, Earthquake should still deal devastating damage. As I was saying, devastating damage has been dealt. Sheesh, I need to heal up after like every battle in this place. Again, it's almost like the game suddenly got actually tough on me or something. I mean, for this particular stretch, I am actually slightly underleveled, so... Right, I'm going to assume that you will not do anything terrible to my Pokemon before healing them. And if you do, then you are a failure as a doctor, Dr. Logan. Okay, so previously I ran into Batman, and now I'm running into Wolverine. What's with all the superhero doctors? I don't think this Gothorita is going to do something terrible to me immediately, so Swords Dance. Oh, you're a doctor, and your first move is to make it so that I can't heal. I think you've missed the point, Wolverine. Of course, you can heal yourself automatically, so why do you care, I suppose, but still. Yeah, in this case, Earthquake is going to be doubly resistant, so slash. Wait, if that Leaf Blade did that much, how did it take 2 moves for my Swords Dance Leavanny to defeat another Excadrill who was at the same level as her? That doesn't add up. I suppose it's just because Clay's Excadrill is pure evil. Okay, Wolverine, now heal me! Am I just on completely the wrong track right now? I might be. seriously, I have no idea which way I'm supposed to be going in here. Do I actually need strength in order to progress? I wouldn't think so. I'm pretty sure that strength is just meant to help you backtrack more easily. So, what is up? I don't get it. I am confused. Oh dear, that could be awful. Not quite as awful as I had feared though, but still a bit awful. However, I am awfuler. I like Lilligant. I wish Lilligant was actually available in this game, but it's not. It's exclusive to the white version, which is a bit of a shame. So instead, I am going to use Komori and take out this Lilligant. Oh, the mega stat buffing move. Can I still outspeed? I could not still outspeed. However, you're hitting with a move that's only quarter effective. I don't think it's really a problem. Bye! Well, back to being hopelessly lost. I think I may have seen the light. I'm pretty sure I didn't notice this exit before. Now, yes, I'm pretty sure that this is the right way to go. I now seem to vaguely recognize my surroundings again, which is nice. The top has been reached. And now, all that remains is the Pokémon League itself! Vega has finally reached the Pokémon League once more, but will she be able to win? Find out! Next time and the turn after probably, because I doubt this is going to be over in just one episode.